Hello and welcome to episode 36 of Youth Squad Legends Series 9 with Yeovil Town. I woke up in a really good mood. I saw the likes to dislike ratio on the last video and I said, you know what? I've done a good thing here. You're about to see the new signings in action. However, I want to point out something that I've seen in the comments section today. Alexander Rosenberg. You might know that recently he got himself a Hall of Fame video. You might not know that he's just got an essay saying he wasn't legit. I don't want sliders to be the main talking point again. This was so excessive that I couldn't really ignore it. I'm pretty sure you can understand why I need to put it in this video. For the final time, we did not use any sliders during the Burton Albion series. I'm just going to pick out a section of this where he says that the halfway rainbow flick volley goals just don't happen on world class. Even though I was playing on Legendary, I think. Now, he said that he watched most of the Burton Albion series, so he probably should know that them rainbow flick volley goals that Rosenberg scored weren't in that series at all. They were made online, and there's no sliders online. Wake up! The Twitch streamer LFC Patrick sums it up perfectly. If you were using sliders, surely everyone else could score similar goals to the goals he did, referring to Rosenberg. Never really thought of it that way, but it's a good way to think. Also, whilst I'm on the subject, LFC Patrick is a phenomenal Twitch streamer, a massive fan of mine as well, so I'll put the link down in the description. Let's get on with the episode now, because you guys are wanting to see how the new signings perform. Before we get on to any gameplay, I want to show you the new signings in a little bit more detail, and also why I actually bought them. You probably understand why I bought Ludwig, because he's a direct replacement for Elias Buchtman. He can play centre mid and central attacking mid. More interestingly, he can play on the wing if we need it. Weak foot a 5-star and skill moves a 3. Campbell could be a more questionable signing. 72 overall, 21 years old. He's got the status of showing great potential, so I expect him to get to at least 80. His skill moves a 4-star, he plays on the wing of course. I'm not wanting to play him every single game, I want him to be more of a backup to Bernardo Lobo and other wingers that I've brought up through my own academy. Campbell is a more finished article, if you know what I mean, compared to the youth players that we've brought up playing on the wing. In past Youth Squad Legends, people have complained about the lack of youth players I actually bring through to the first team. Now that I've got a game that really does give youth every single chance of developing into a great player, simply because the physical growth is much better in FIFA 16, I'm going to try and bring as many players as I can through the youth system. That's why this series is called Youth Squad Legends. It's a massive welcome back to the first team side for Harry Killip. The hard-working midfielder has not had his chances through the first half of the season. Menotti into Babioz, Ludwig. Burnley going very defensive already. Ludwig takes the first shot of the game. Wearing the number 7, a Goude's old number. Chance for Burnley, shot taken very early. Trying to aim for that bottom corner. Pretty close. Oh! Oh, Lobo! Stop it, mate! That was disgusting. He can't get the cross in, but still, that was ridiculous. It's against Dalgaard, ex-Chesterfield. I sold him really early on in Series 1, and that's probably why. Harry Killip, control. How's your touch? Ludwig, back to Killip. Nice play. And Menotti has the space of basically all Turf Moor. Get that cross in. It's a pretty poor one. Gillespie goes for the acrobatics, but there's no way of reaching that ball. Oh, the missed tackle, that could be costly because there is a massive gap in our defence and it has been punished. Sometimes that inexperience can lose your games. A rush of blood to the head going towards the ball and there's no one back there to cover you. Corner kick to be taken by Menotti. There's Harry Killip and it was nearly a goal on his return. You don't usually see Jack Cork on the wing. He's putting a cross, but it's not a great one. However, Hennings has made it 2-0. Burnley, where on earth was the defending for that? And the goalkeeping? What was the goalkeeper doing? We've not been outclassed in this game. It's just that Burnley have taken their chances. We certainly haven't. There's full time at Turf Moor. Burnley have beaten us 2-0. We've got to keep an eye on this guy, Trolls Dalgaard. If he stays unhappy at the club and his form drops, we'll be in trouble. Pablo Munoz, overall of 47 to 65 with a potential of 71 to 94. And my youth squad's full. Okay, let's try this again. Pablo Munoz, overall of 47 to 65 with a potential of 71 to 94. And over in New Zealand, we have 394 players. Glenn Redenton, overall of 50 to 68 with a potential of 74 to 94. Lewis Henderson, overall of 44 to 56 with a potential of 75 to 94. And of course, my youth squad's full again. Finally, we have Tom Tuiloma, overall of 48 to 66 with a potential of 75 to 94. The youth squad is looking tasty, and I think it's about time we promote some of them. Tom Tuiloma doesn't even get to breathe in that youth system. I'm already offering him a contract. We'll be also offering a contract to Glenn Redenton, Pablo Munoz, Macaulay Deba, and finally, Abdoulaye Aduama. We have a fascinating game here, third against second, Brighton against Yeovil Town. Reach to Okanaya, he's onside and he puts in a good cross. Here is Kieran Aziz. Ramos, I think, was onside, but the ball doesn't even go to Ramos. Keeper. Oh, that is poor. It's offside. I honestly don't think Dalgaard's got his head sorted out. Ball played to Elliott Scores. It's bad first touch, but still a chance. Oh! It doesn't matter if he's took a bad first touch. These are the kind of games that you need to win. The teams around you hold the key to promotion. Fair enough, we lost our last game, but every single team in this league is going to drop points at some stage. Free kick to Brighton, about 33 yards out, and that was just a waste. Oh no! Defending! Mate! What did you just do? We had controlled the game for 40 minutes. It's Crocombe, the New Zealand centre-back. Jordan Rhodes profits from the mistake. Lethal finisher. It's half-time at 1-1. The best thing to do for the young kid is protect him and get him off the field, and I think that's what I'm going to do with Crocombe. In comes Bradley Darby for the second half. Oh, I can't believe this. Who's that? Fuller. He's making his debut. Worst thing is, I didn't even ask him to slide. Jordan Rhodes against Dalgaard, and he's got the better of our keeper again. He does get a touch on the ball, but it's whether or not he impedes the player beforehand. Even in slow motion, it's difficult to say whether that is the correct call or not from the referee. Go on, Evans, get forward. Are we on ultra attacking? Let's go all out attack for the last 20 minutes. Joamu. Oh, yes. Elliott Scott. Whoa, that's a penalty. We've got a penalty ourselves. Yes. I think he's took the ball before the man. It looks very similar to the penalty that we've just conceded. Elliott scores. It's not in the green, composure slightly off, but he's still smashed it into the net. Game on. The last 15 minutes are going to be huge in terms of the automatic promotion spots. Oh no. Come on, lads. Keep it together. Oh no. Brighton have got the winning goal. Oh, man. It was going to happen. One of the teams was going to get that winning goal. Full time. And Brighton go second. We drop down to the playoff places. World Class has definitely brought back the spice, the real excitement. We're now playing catch-up. Loads of contracts accepted. We have a player suspended. That's Neil Reach, who's picked up too many yellow cards and won't be eligible to play in our next match. Well, there's a surprise. Dalgaard's very happy. For some reason, he's gone from wanting to move away from the club to very happy in the space of 2 weeks. Time for a squad report. Trolls Dalgaard, overall of 81, gone up by 2. Neil Reach, overall of 72, gone up by 3. Davor Yerkin, overall of 65, gone up by 2. Jack Burgess, overall of 55, gone up by 2. Ricardo Alves, overall of 72, gone up by 4. Vitus Ludwig, overall of 80. Gianluca Minotti, overall of 77, gone up by 4. Harry Killip, overall of 67, gone up by 3. Andreas Ramos, overall of 63, gone up by 3. Bernardo Lobo, overall of 68, gone up by 2. Alexi Gallesa, overall of 76. Slimane Moulin, overall of 68. Bradley Campbell, overall of 72. Marlon Day, overall of 56, gone up by 4. Jonathan Kennedy, overall of 68, gone up by 4. Bradley Darby, overall of 63, gone up by 3. Peter Babios, overall of 70, gone up by 4. David Hines, overall of 66, gone up by 3. Tim Crocombe, overall of 56. Rafael Lopez, overall of 64, gone up by 3. Fernando Romero, overall of 55, gone up by 2. Pablo Munoz, overall of 61. Mikael Marquette, overall of 64, gone up by 3. Kwon Yi, overall of 51, gone up by 3. Yeah. Matthew Williams, overall of 61, gone up by 3. Kieran Aziz, overall of 73, gone up by 4. Juan Maresca, overall of 64, gone up by 3. Slavan Alanovic, overall of 60, gone up by 3. Mateusz Makiewicz, overall of 74, gone up by 2. Nicholas Borrego, overall of 75, gone up by 1. Elliot Scores, overall of 77. Mike Molt, overall of 67, gone up by 3. Charlie Nichols, overall of 58, gone up by 4. Cameron Kilgore, overall of 51, gone up by 1. Massimo Lestien, overall of 57, gone up by 3. Makoto Sakubara, overall of 63, gone up by 3. Tom Evans, overall of 77, gone up by 3. Yasuo Okinaya, overall of 55, gone up by 4. Satoshi Atou, overall of 49, gone up by 1. Dennis Verhulst, overall of 65, gone up by 2. Patrick Fuller, overall of 50. Joe Amu, overall of 64, gone up by 3. Juan Venga, overall of 55, gone up by 4. Glenn Redenton, overall of 60. Tom Tuiloma, overall of 55. And finally, Macaulay Deba, overall of 54. This has been Cutzy. Thank you for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and I'll see you next time.